Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, giving all praises to Yahweh Shai, his only begotten Son. Shout out to the elect and the prophets among Israel, well, the elect, whoever they may be. Much love to the rest of Israel that came back to the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you know. Shout out to the Akwaf, the beautiful menace in the word. Whether you be from a camp or not, you still you still go to the highways and byways to the best of your abilities and listen and study whenever you can. Much love to you, brothers. Shout out to the beautiful women, the Akwaf that's in the word. I mean the Akim, that's the brothers, and the Akwaf, that's the women that's in the word. And whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, now more than ever. And the title for today is called Destabilization. Yes, Destabilization. For the past couple of days, I've been seeing widespread of like strange things just popping up out of nowhere across the U.S. The first topic I'm gonna get on is the race wars that are coming, and civil war that's dawning. Rumor has it might be a possible civil war after November in the election. In my opinion, I feel like Carmilla's gonna win, because of the feminist movement, the women's power and the pride of the women. A lot of women are voting for Carmilla to win, and they don't really have no idea of what they're doing, but it's a lose-lose situation. But in the mind of an idiot or a blind person, and this campaign is they actually believe that two different possible presidents, the return of one, which is Donald Trump, and the other, which is Carmilla, and she's been vice president for a long time now. So two possible presidents. They actually feel like one benefits and the other one doesn't, when actually neither of them benefit. It's always just a scheme for the higher ups to get whatever they want out of the people, whether it's money or whether it's things being signed, because they can have a list of people that could be on the documents and be like, okay, you people agreed to this, you people agreed to that, so we did what you asked us to, in a manipulative, evil sort of way. So, right now, but in my opinion, I'm betting on Carmilla to win because of the women that's backing her, so, I mean, the elites have never had a female president before. I mean, but, hey, shit, to get shit ramped up, they would do something like that, shit. They should, whether or not the people like it or not, and even if it's still a woman, she's still a part of the scheme. She is still she a puppet being used. So that right there is a big one. The race wars, that's coming. We all know about the migrants, the migrant immigrants, the other Israelites that's coming from just migrants, period. But a bulk of them is Israelites coming from third world countries such as Mexico or fucking Venezuela. You do have other migrants that's coming, African, Asians, and probably Russians. Wouldn't be surprised about Russia and America getting into it, so probably not. But still, migrants causing a ruckus. They're actually using them to trigger a possible race war. So that right there is something you should be paying attention to. Like I said, be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary, the devil, seek of whom he may devour. So no, be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary, the devil, like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. So you need to, he getting ready to. Well, not even that. just be sober, be circumspect, watch what's going on, watch your surroundings, you know, pay attention to what's happening. It's just signs of Yahweh letting out a lot of evil spirits, and so it's a lot of things that are at work, and we all know that the race wars is a part of the elite's plans. Why? Because it's a part of Yahweh's plans. And Egyptian against Egyptian, that's another race war that's going to happen. And, you know, if you understand Egyptian, black versus black, you know, so, well, not that. Scratch that. It just sounds too weird. Egyptian versus Egyptian, white people versus white people. That's another thing that I'm getting into right now. Is the white people that represent America is against the white people that built the Americas, but they don't represent it. I know it sounds weird, but that's the way I can put it, because the people that created America is destroying it. They are not abiding by their own people, and they actually took the white people in this in America and split them. So now it's the poor, the middle class, and the rich. You know, but you know, we all know that the middle class is out. It's just the middle class is almost gone. You know, so it's just the poor and the rich. You know, and a lot of the white folks that represent this place and help support America is not understanding why they forefathers and aka the elites are doing these things. And if you understand the dynamic of what the elites are doing, they want to control everything. They don't want to just control a race of people no more. They want to dominate everything, every fucking thing, okay, including their own people. So that right there is the fucking I hear a lot of complaints. It comes from like economic, financial view, educational purposes as well. These people complaining about, excuse me, my bad, I'm fatigued a little bit. These people complaining about the money, you know, being a problem with massive inflation and things costing too much to well, economic standpoint of view is financial. I feel so stupid. To that point of view, and they complain about the rent, you know, the prices going up, them not being able to afford what they usually afford, what costs what a generation ago, you know, because when my mom was growing up, everything was a lot cheaper, and I was like, what, like 11 to 12 years old. I can remember when a honey bun was only like 25 cents. I can remember when a moon pie was like fucking 5 cents. I can remember that. And then one day, wait, I think a honey bun was like around like, I think it was, no, we was all there, but I started to notice when the inflation started. So around my time, inflation had started kicking in. But during my mom's time, everything was so dirt cheap. They had a golden opportunity. Everything was good. Back in those days, educational purposes, school actually mattered. You know, you graduate, you can go get you a good job, and it'll benefit you all the way till this time. You know, so that right there is another thing that people are complaining about. And generational wise, they feel like the old people had more than the young people, us people that are matured, you know, per se nowadays. Like we in our adult prime nowadays, you know. Ooh. Oh well, it's almost gone. So, you know, that right there is the fucking white folks, and they complaining and they confused. And I mean, you can act as dumb as you want to, but you can plainly see what's happening and what's going on in this nation. and how they destroying it, and those of us that we in the know, which we know Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his game plan. We know that this is a part of his plan to destroy this place. So you can get a couple of scriptures or whatnot. I can read this one. This is a good one. It says, the burden of the word of Israel, the book of Malachi, the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. It says, I have loved you, says Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, says Yahweh? It says, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. It says, where Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. It says, thus saith Yahweh of armies. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom Yahweh have indignation for forever. It says, and your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahweh will be magnified from the border of Israel. A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, then where is my honor? It says, and if I be master, then where is my fear? It says, saith Yahweh of armies unto you, O priest, that despise my name, and ye say, wherein have we despised thy name? It says, ye have polluted bread upon my altar, and ye say, wherein we have polluted thee, and that ye say, the table of Yahweh is contemptible. So that right there is switching to another subject per se, that right there is speaking towards the prophets, and the split of the prophets, because right now it's like more of a big I told you so with those of us that we know the truth, so right now it's making us look good, but then you still have the wicked prophets, the wicked preachers and the pastors and the fake prophets on the evil side, pushing false ideas and false narratives and lies towards the rest of the 2/3 masses. But it's kind of, it's necessary evil, but at the same time it's still an amaze that people would believe such lies, like right now the prophecies are kicking in more and more. They got the plagues going out. They got these fucking triple E virus, like I said last time. They got a chicken egg virus. They fucking letting in all the migrants, and a lot of these migrants, like my last lesson, they are fucking letting in the dangerous gang members and stuff, and these gang members that are the third world gangs. That's what I call them, third world gangs. They used to taking what they want. They kill when they want. They extort when they want to. They own neighborhoods and properties, apartment buildings, projects. They own all that. Cities, they own all that. So these wicked jakes out here that call themselves the super predator, they're not used to these type of predators that they possibly up against, which is rumors that out there in Chicago they got some silver gang war, or we can just call it a race war, going down, and it's a lot of the infighting is actually between, because Venezuelans are Israelites too, but due to the white man, they considered another race of people, so with that right there, they getting into wars with them, and them wanting to take over their property, or running through the blocks without a pass, what they would call it, or checking in, as what they would say, because they think that these some of these migrants are innocent people, or they homeless, or they just trying to get by, So a lot of them wicked 2/3, they don't mind it, but when they coming on your blocks with guns and stuff, or they plotting on you and trying to find some ways to move you off, you know that's a problem. And strangely, it's not just going on in Chicago. It's in Texas, possibly, well, most likely New York City, where the birthplace of the migrant. That shit is the fucking gateway, besides Texas, to letting these guys in. And Los Angeles is another place that they have a serious gang problem, with foreign third world gangs that are coming down there, making the environment much worse. And I don't even know about Colorado no more, but there's rumors that that's still going on too, but I don't really hear much. But I do hear about those three places that's actually having serious problems with gang activity. So that make me want to go to Proverbs. Right here, it says Proverbs verse 1, chapter 1, it says the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. It says to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give stability to the simple, to the young man knowledge and indiscretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation and the words of the wise and their dark sayings. It says the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. It says, my son, hear the instruction. It says, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, of sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, and let us wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. It says, let us swallow them up alive as the grave and the whole, and as those who go down to the pit. It says, we shall find precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoil. It says, cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. It says, my son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. So he's talking about the gang members, He's talking about these bands of thieves and murderers and criminals, that prey upon the weak, and prey upon in cases they own people. For us, it's our own people. They prey upon us, and they kill each other for gain, robbing and stealing and killing, breaking into people's homes and taking everything that they got, talking about they putting in work, they on the streets grinding, going to go take another man and take another man's stuff, everything that he built, everything that he earned is getting snatched away by people who don't want to go get jobs, who don't want to take care of themselves. So this is what Yahweh got to say about them. It says, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. So that's what's going to happen. A lot of them is you live by the gun, you die by the gun. So right now, with these immigrants coming upon, these race wars happening, and the Israelites is fighting each other, a lot of 2/3 infighting, these foreign gangs is going to be killing the wicked Israelites here. And like Yahweh said, he going to start with the house of the ancients, meaning of he going to start with the Israel first, and then go take judgment on the other nations. So Jacob is dealing with the Jacob's trouble that's coming upon him, and the last of his punishments that's coming down on him. It says, wait, I already read that. It says, so are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth out. It says, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, and the openings of the gates, and in the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long will ye simple ones, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. It says, turn yet at my reproof. Behold, I will pour my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called, and ye have refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. It says, but ye have sought at naught of all my counsel. It says, ye said at naught all my counsel, and would have none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh, and when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, with distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they will not find me. It says, for they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would have none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. That is true. It says, therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. There it is right there, because a lot of them gang members, and even the people that live in the hood, a vast majority of them don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. A lot of them don't acknowledge the words of Yahweh. A lot of them don't care about the words of the Lord. A lot of them don't even pray, bro. They are completely consumed by the world. They are carnal thinking. They think about the body. They think about the flesh. They think about what they want. They don't regard Yahweh at all. You know, they do whatever they want, and they wicked towards each other, you know. And it's funny, like, you know, when shit hit the fan, in this case it is right now, it's looking good. It's happening, you know. And when it start happening on greater scales, then black people want to get together and decide to move. But the cause is just for them. It's not in the name of Yahweh, and that's why they gonna fail in this one. When they try to unify and unite and shit, it's still not for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It's for their own gain. You didn't even go and get the blessing of Yahweh. You didn't even join forces in his name, but y'all join forces when y'all threatened. And y'all want to be friends and shit after y'all been terrorizing each other, cheating each other bad, killing each other, drugging each other, all kinds of shit. You know, so the times that's coming right now, is just a part of prophecy. The race war riots, the civil war that's coming up. Oh yeah, you're gonna see these wicked Israelites band together. But just know that cause is not our cause. That cause is not something I need to get up for and go and support my brothers and sisters. No, I'm still not gonna look out for them. I'm not gonna care about what they do, because they not moving with the spirit of Yahweh. So watch them fail. And all they're going to do is make matters worse by playing into the depopulation scheme that the elites got for them. That's all that's going to happen, man. It says, for they turned away, the turning away of simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Because right now, the shit that's happening right now with these hoods and all of this stuff that's going on is really fucking with the foundation of the blacks, so-called. Because right now, the blacks are scared that they gonna get ran out by the cartel and the fucking the wicked Israelites that's coming from the third world country. You know, so they afraid of that, and it can actually cause a big ass race war, and it's gonna fuel the collapse. But is we gonna, like Yahweh said, I'm gonna laugh at your it says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then they shall call me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Exactly. You ain't got no blessing, you ain't got no protection. So watch you get your ass kicked, and watch y'all get destroyed, because all of them gonna get hit up all at the same time. It's a part of the plans. You know, because the Venezuelans are Israelites too, and these niggas is Israelites, and you gonna fulfill the partly part of the plan of the depopulation scheme, but right now it's major destabilization. It's a lot of that shit going on. So let me see. It's a good one. We in Isaiah chapter 57 verse 1. It says, the righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. It says, and merciful men are taken away, none considering the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. And the good men is gonna be gone. So all you got left is what they call them, these Pookies and these Ray Rays and these Chads and these little Ponchos, what they call them, and Gustavos, man. That's all that you're gonna have, man. It ain't gonna be no good men that's in the society that's gonna help or regard it, because right now we dealing with a high level of what how we call it, I come not to bring peace but to bring division, what Yahushua said. Yep. And it's splitting the very factions of everything. So for right now, the men and the women are against each other, especially our women, you know, and they have no idea of the times that we entering in. They don't have no idea. They are oblivious to what the hell is about to happen to them. And if I was them, I wouldn't be oblivious to what's coming, because it's in your face. It's happening. You know, you can only imagine, like in these hoods, in these neighborhoods, how many women, how many single moms is in these hoods and in these neighborhoods that don't have a man and don't have nobody to protect them, don't have nobody to look out for them. And these bandits and these thieves and these murderers, since they starting to realize that the police is backing off, you know, and nobody is coming to help them. Nobody is coming to help them. You can only imagine what these thieves and these murderers and these drug addicts gonna do to them. Fucking pedophiles breaking into your house and shit, and you a woman with 3 or 4 kids, and it's no man in the house and shit, and you getting you getting attacked, and you know they got you. They got you, man. And that's exactly what's gonna happen, because the real men is starting to realize, and these women prove time and time again how much they don't care about them. They don't care about these men, especially the real men. You know, the 9 to 5 guy. You know, the ones that get up and go to work faithfully. We pay all our bills. We take care of everything that we got. We even look for alternatives to get more money. You know, good men. We know how to rationalize our money. You know, some of us is cleaning ourselves up, reforming ourselves. No more drugs. You know, no more overly drinking. You know, save your money. Try not to go out. It's getting to the point to where, especially thing in inflation, and these women, something wrong with our Eve mind. She feel like she inflated too, so she raising the prices and raising the standards up on niggas, and a lot of us niggas don't even have a chance, man. Look, all of us ain't buff. All of us not handsome, you know. All of us ain't 6 feet, 6 foot. Like he said, 6'6", 6 feet, 6 figures. What's that? No, 6 foot man, 6 foot man, 6 inches. Oh yeah, 6 inches, 6 foot man, 6 figures. I think that's how he said it. Shit, hella funny right now, because right now that's one of the biggest things that's going on right out here in America is the divinity of women. Like, the America has boosted the minds of these women and the ego of these females so bad, to the point to where there is a divinity between men and women, especially in the black society. A lot of men, a lot of women, especially way back then, you know, after slavery times and shit, when the white people were successful at keeping us divided, because together we could conquer and we could take over shit, they kept us divided, you know. So, you know, it's like an old ass chain reaction, domino effect. And a lot of these women, in their mind, they feel like they don't need no man. So perfect, checkmate, because the Lord been wanting to punish you for a long time now. Yahweh been wanting to get in your butt for a long time, and he just been waiting. And these times that he's coming, that we coming into and that we seeing right now, yeah, he waiting. He about to get up in these females so bad to the point to where they gonna be looking for good men, man. You know. And then to find a man of Yahweh, a man of the Lord, is a needle in a haystack. That's nearly impossible. But that's what they're going to be looking for too. That's later on in the times. But for right now, they're going to be looking for good men in general. Men that'll protect you. Strong men that got guns. Men that work. You know. Men that'll risk their lives for you and your fucking kids. It's not going to work like that, dog. It ain't going to work like that, man. But they in for the time of their life. They in trouble, man. It says, let me repeat this. It says, the righteous perish. No man layeth it to heart. It says, merciful men are taken away. It says, none consider that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. You know, like people didn't really care. A lot of people that was a part of the feminist movement and a part of women's pride, they didn't care when Kevin Samuels died. Everybody laughed, but people cared when fucking Rich Homie Quan passed, and people cared when Fat Man Scoop passed and shit. People cared and people wept about that, but nobody cared. And these people are the same people that's pushing the agenda to keep our people down. Making them think it's okay to do the things that they do, you know, do drugs, gang bang, you know, beat up your wife, leave your kids behind, you know, go to jail. This is the propaganda that they push. But for Kevin Samuels, he was actually pushing that women need to get their act together and get rid of the delusional mindset. If you were pretty much, if you were 5, then you get with a 5. You know, from 1 to 10, if, you know, you find a man that's a 5, you get with a 5. You go with your level. Nowadays, the pride of females is so fucking bad to the point to where a 300-pound woman is still think that she a 10. In her mind, she's a 10, but she's actually not even on the scaling. You barely a 1. You a 0. I added the 0 because it is zeros. It's females that ain't even on the list, didn't even make it. But where we live at is that's just what it is, man. Women that are not appealing at all get a fucking 8, a 9. And knowing that this girl is a 3 or a 2, this is the pride that's built in the hearts of women, man. And then he was getting on some men too, you know. But majority of the time he was getting on women and what they should do, you know. And a lot of, and it's other ones like Angry Guy or Destro Reborn. I'll be listening to these cats, you know. Beside the prophets, I'll be listening to other people, and this is they all saying the same thing, you know. But ultimately, like I said, when Kevin Samuels passed, nobody really cared. Everybody laughed at it. You know, it's quite a blow to us, but majority of the people who laughed was women that was laughing at him. But everybody cried and was sad over Rich Homie Quan overdosing off drugs. Fat Man Scoop not taking care of himself, passing away due to probably overweight, and cardiac arrest or rise of sugar levels, and you know, feeling like he got so much money he don't care about the doctor, he don't want to work out. You know, and they cared about that, but they didn't care about, you know, the equality between the black man and the black woman, uniting them, putting the women in their place, getting them in order, you know. They didn't care about that. So, let me read some more. Here's a good one. It says, who is he? This is Isaiah 63, verse 1. It says, who is he that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? It says that that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It says, I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine and treadeth in the wine fat. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. It says, therefore my own fury brought me unto salvation. My own arm brought me into salvation, and my fury, it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. So right now, what's happening is a lot of death is coming and a lot of chaos. You know, a lot of people is getting that work from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, dropping dead and being killed immediately over sickness or whatever, man. And a lot of us have noticed it, man. A lot more people is passing away. And sadly, the stuff that's coming to play in the next couple of months, a lot more people gonna be dying, man. So, I mean, we gonna see, you know, because right now the rumor has it it's gonna be a war going down if Donald Trump don't get that win, and in November. So we gonna see if all of this is gonna jumpstart later on. Like I said, we don't know what time it's gonna come. We don't know how long it's gonna take. But you know, like you say, measure the times diligently. We see the signs of these things increasing, and things getting much, much worse on the planet. And like I said, much worse on the planet. So it's like other states, other countries that's dealing with the same thing that's going on, man. It's getting worse in their countries too. It's all going to, they just not showing you what's going on. They want you to make you think that America is the only one that's destabilized. No, they all going through the same thing. Remember, the seven-headed dragon, the NATO and the 10 carbon markets and the EU, they all going through they all pushing the same thing. They all pushing the same agenda in a certain way, you know? And they destabilizing it to bring in that digital chip, digital currency, BRICS money, you know, the full takeover with these draconian laws, you know. Right now, we starting to see more signs of martial law, them trying to change the curfew hours in certain states out here. You know, martial law is starting to appear more and more, but they not really doing nothing about what's going on, especially New York. New York is dealing with a lot of crime, you know, a lot of unfair laws, less and less protection. You know, police not really doing nothing about what's going on with the immigrants and stuff, because immigrants are protected by different laws and different rules. They actually, the city is actually pushing that it's okay to rob, it's okay to steal, you know, so they robbing all these stores, and these stores aren't filling back up. They taking everything, and they not really regarding the consequences of what's happening. These stores are forcing to close down, ruining businesses and all that. And the migrants right now, I just got news that the migrants right now, more and more of them being pushed out, and a lot of them don't even qualify for jobs because they can't speak English. And then on top of that, they don't have the experience for jobs. So they actually turn to a life of crime to get what they want, and a life of crime is a job now out there. So you stealing and all of that, and you selling it all on the streets, you can make more money than getting a job, like you being a janitor or being a hamburger flipper or fucking. And this is true. It's sad because it is true, you know. Or fucking being a hotel room cleaner. You know, a lot of these jobs, they not paying shit. They're not paying nothing, bro. Especially out there in New York and shit. Yeah, man. Or in general right now, I'm hearing a lot of people that's And it's a lot of men that's waking up and realizing that what they doing don't mean shit. They never gonna get rich. They never gonna get to where they need to be. Not the way they whole work progress, they whole work progress, their whole schooling progress is fucking rigged, bro. All of it, bro. Nowadays, high school, a bachelor's and a master's degree is a fucking high school diploma. You know, that's what I'm getting right now. A lot of the jobs that they have, you need more to qualify for these jobs, because what you got ain't enough. You can spend 8 years in college, get out of college, and then and all you got is enough experience to go get you a fucking Burger King job or work at McDonald's or fucking what's another one? Fucking work at Papa John's flipping pizza, and you got a fucking master's degree. So that right there is a lot of people don't even want their jobs no more. You know, some people is working for a couple of years, and then they get on unemployment. They get on unemployment, and then that's it, because that's the way to go. Or some people don't want jobs at all, and they end up fucking getting on county, get the food stamps, get the cash, you know, and do it like that. You know, they refuse to keep working for a society or for working for the state, and it's against them, you know. And this is a lot of people, man, because the jobs that they got, they realize it don't mean shit. Either it's just gonna raise your heart rate or cause a disease from you overworking, you know, and you get sick and your years getting cut off, because certain jobs are just slave jobs. Being a lawyer, slave job. Being a fucking doctor, that's a slave's job, bro. Being a fucking scientist, a slave job, you know? A lot of these jobs that you thought that were beautiful, and these people is living extravagant life, well, they gotta work they extravagant ass off to fucking they gotta work their extravagant ass off, my nigga, to keep these lifestyles, to keep making 6 figures and sitting at cubicles all day. It was another one whereas recently a woman, I think she was working for a bank or something. I think it's Wells Fargo. I don't know. I don't know. But it was a bank or something, and or Chase. She was working at Chase, and she passed away at the cubicle. She Hey, look how the Lord doing them. Amen. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the name Yahushai. She passed away on the desk at Chase Bank, yo. At Chase Bank. And nobody noticed that she was dead until 3 days later. Come to find out, rumor has it this woman ain't got no man. She ain't got no family taking care of her. She ain't got nobody. She ain't got nothing. Nobody to come to her rescue. Nobody to check on her and see if she okay. And key word, no man. You know, so it's a lot of these women. It was a guy, and I keep hearing this story from this guy, angry guy, and it was this old lady, man, and she living under at a bridge tunnel with the homeless people. Homeless people starting to live underground. It was a documentary under the over there by the strip, by the biggest casinos like Palm Casino, I do believe, or Palm Hotel or whatever. It's tunnels that go down there, and there's bums living right under the strip. Homeless people living right under the strip. And it was this woman. It was a different documentary. It wasn't Vegas, but I'm just saying it's a lot of them that's living underground, you know. And it was a woman he was interviewing, and he was like, she had made a remark that made the guy that was interviewing her real angry, and he was like, she was like, I'm waiting for the man of my dreams to come to save me and to come to pick me up and pull me up out of this that I'm in. And the interviewer guy was like, he's never coming, you know? He's never coming. So you don't want to reform and go get you a job. You want a man to pick you up and to come save you out of what you in, and nobody's coming to get you. And the woman told him, well, that's what I want. I'm not going to compromise for nothing. Either that or I'm just going to be in this tunnel, you know? And that shit right there is telling you the pride that's in these women and this feminist movement that's getting out of control, man. Because right now the feminist movement is successful for leaving. Where is that? I'm trying to find it in his book. It's getting darker. That's why I like my old Bible. A lot of stuff is some of the stuff is underlined. Well, a lot of these women has ended up homeless or single, you know, and growing old without no man because of the women, the feminist movement that's actually successful in what's going on. So they starting to realize, a lot of women starting to realize that it's not getting them nowhere. It's actually fucking their life up, you know? And that's what's making it a whole lot worse, you know, than what's going on. So I'm gonna push forward. I forgot what I was saying a couple of minutes ago because I'm too busy looking for this one script, man. I forgot where it was at. It says 50, Isaiah 50, verse 1. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away?" It says, "Or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you?" It says, "Behold, for your iniquities you have sold yourselves, and for your transgressions your mothers put away." It says, "Wherefore when I came was there no man." It says, "When I called was there none to answer." It says, "Is my hand shortened at all that I cannot redeem?" It says, I have no power to deliver. Behold, at my rebuke I dry up the sea. I make the rivers a wilderness. Their fish stinketh because there was no water, and dieth for thirst. It says, "I clothe the heavens with blackness, and I make sackcloth their covering." It says, "Yahweh hath given me the tongue of learn, that I should know how to speak a word in the season to him that is weary." So it's telling you, I don't know what's going on with this man. This man tripping. Oh, let him be high. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for another one. Where is it? I won't stop until I find it. Hang on. She needs to leave me alone. I'm doing something. I can't find it. I can't find it. Well, I'm about to wrap this up, but still, that women power shit is we starting to see the results of that, and it's sad, but at the end of the day, that's just what it is. That's how the Lord is gonna get them, and that's just what it is. Oh my goodness, this man is so hard. I don't want to see what's gonna happen next, but no, it's this guy. He's really gone. You know, that's that wickedness as the drugs. It's just sad, man. It's destroying our people, and our people need to come back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, especially the women. The women, when these times come, these women gonna wish that they had a man. They gonna wish that they got their stuff together. But right now, I'm gonna just close out a little bit. It's getting dark. I gotta return back and finish my run. And I put in as much as I could, but I'm out of information for today. I'll see you guys next Sunday, or most likely next Saturday. Call on Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the name Yahweh Shai. Shalom, shalom. It's on to the next episode. I don't want to keep saying that. So it look like you about to use the bathroom on itself, yo. Oh, my people, they need to repent. I love you guys. Shalom, bye.